Much like hope, this toy boat floats. What's up?
Well, you know how much I like this tactical flotation device.
You mean your pool floaty?
Tactical floaty.
Whatever.
And you know how much I hate to ask for help.
Okay.
Well...
You're stuck, aren't you?
Affirmative.
I'll get a knife.
Thank you.
Hello all, I'm Josh, this is Josh Builds Stuff, and today we are looking at the all-new LEGO City Ocean Exploration ship. This is the largest set in the Ocean Exploration sub-theme. This set measures over 2 feet long, takes 745 pieces to build, but the largest thing about this set is its price, at a whopping $150 here in the US. However, if you're like me and don't want to wait for these sets to officially release here in America, you'll have to pay for international shipping, which costs even more. Find out if I regret that decision after we look at some of the details of this set. Let's start off by talking about the ship itself, since it is the largest piece of this set. However, I don't think it's the main feature of this set. I think the ship itself, though it is a vehicle, actually serves as a play set, because you're really just going to use the ship as a backdrop to play out your adventures in different scenes using the many accessories that come with this set. But while we're talking about the boat, it is deceptive because it looks like there are a lot of pieces involved here when really the main pieces of the boat are the 2 giant plastic hull pieces that give this set the ability to float. While this seems ironic, I guess, I don't actually like my LEGO sets to be made up of mostly plastic, or at least not such large pieces of plastic. It's possible to remove the 2 hull pieces from this ship and you can see what we're actually left with. So I'm not crazy about the fact that this ship's size is a little deceptive, because for only 700 pieces you're not actually getting a ton of LEGO. In any case, like I said, this set is mostly about the accessories, so let's take a look at those. This set comes with a helicopter, which is a nicely built mini set in its own right. There's a dinghy, which again is mostly made of plastic, but I think it fits right in with the backdrop of the boat and the ocean theme. Also included is a shark cage, which can be raised or lowered using the large crane in the center of the ship. This crane has 4 points of movement. It can be slid across the surface of the deck, it can be pivoted at its base, it can be raised or lowered using the large gear in the back, or the hook itself can be lowered using the smaller gears up front. This crane can be used to lower the shark cage into the water, or can be used to lower the mini submarine, which is stored inside the deck underneath the helipad when it's not in use. Once our divers are in the water, either by shark cage or submarine, they can explore the pirate shipwreck. Within the hull of this pirate ship is some hidden treasure, which I assume is supposed to be gold bars. However, while underwater, we'll have to watch out for some sea creatures. Included is a stingray, which can also be found in a couple other ocean exploration sets. And exclusive to this set is this great white shark molded creature figure. This may have been the piece I was most excited for in this set, and for good reason. I've always loved LEGO shark pieces even as a kid, and this piece really one-ups the rest. I think this piece does a good job of looking menacing while still somehow looking a little friendly. Stepping back onto the ship, there is some more hidden detail within this stack of building, which is where most of the pieces for this set actually went. On the top floor there is a pilot house, I'm going to call it, where there's some detail and steering wheels that the captain can use to steer his ship. The second floor is what I assume is supposed to be some crew quarters with some beds and fish tanks. On the bottom floor there is a table and a coffee machine and what looks like a research station, which I think all fit in really well with the aesthetic of this ocean exploration vessel. The build for this set was unsurprisingly not too complicated. This set is recommended for ages 7+, and I think that's accurate. Really, with all the different accessories, it's like building a bunch of small sets instead of one large set. Like I said, most of the detail goes into this main stack on top of the ship, but otherwise there's nothing tricky or special about this build. At least with all the different accessories, the build didn't have time to get repetitive, because by the time you finished one little ship or accessory or submarine or helicopter, you were moving on to the next one. All in all, fun build, but if you were expecting a longer build or something more complex for that price, you may be disappointed. As for minifigures, they are plentiful in this set, though not exactly recognizable. We've got generic helicopter pilot, who I know is the pilot because he's wearing a helmet. We've got girl in a jumpsuit who I assume drives the submarine because that's what the picture shows on the box. We've got red-suited divers 1 and 2 being male with beard and generic female. In the blue and orange dive suit, we have yet another generic female. Of course, the set wouldn't be complete without the guy in a beanie, to whom I've assigned the role of dinghy driver. I'm assuming this guy with the beard and cap and megaphone is the ship captain. And saving the best for last, the one named minifigure in this set, this is Harl Hubbs, whose name I only know because it is on the box, and who apparently appears in the LEGO City Adventures TV series. So my final thoughts, is this set worth $150? In my opinion, no, absolutely not. You'd have to play with this set a whole bunch to get $150 of value out of it. Maybe if you had a big LEGO City set up, this would make a pretty good looking piece to sit out in your ocean, but again, I don't have that. And to me, it's even a little too big to really put on a shelf and looks a little too much like a toy to really display as a statement piece. I'm curious if others out there share my opinion, or if someone thinks this set is worth that much money. I would love to hear your justification in the comments. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Sandra Bullock really was so good in Hope Floats.
So good.
And Harry Connick Jr.
More like Harry Iconic Jr.
So right. Single mothers have it so hard.
They do. They